Chapter 7. Cut off distractions and protect your energy. Your energy is your currency. Spend it wisely, or you'll stay broke, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Every message, every notification, every conversation costs energy. And most people don't even realize how much they're spending on things that give nothing back. You can't grow if you keep feeding distractions. You can't win if you keep fighting battles that don't matter. Protecting your energy is not selfish, it's survival. Because not everyone around you wants to see you focused. Some people only feel safe when you're distracted like them. They'll pull you into gossip, drama, and meaningless talk. They'll waste your time and call it friendship. But real friends don't drain you. They recharge you. If being around someone leaves you tired instead of inspired, that's not your tribe, that's your trap. Every time you say yes to something useless, you say no to something meaningful. Your attention is limited, your focus is precious, and your peace is priceless. The people who make real progress in life are ruthless about their environment. They don't entertain negativity. They don't argue with fools. They don't chase approval. They move in silence because they know distraction is the fastest way to destroy momentum. Ask yourself this. How much time do you lose to things that add no value? How much energy goes into scrolling, reacting, explaining, defending? Now imagine if all that energy went into your goals. You'd be unstoppable. Distractions are not just phones or apps. They're also people, habits, and emotions. Sometimes distraction wears the face of someone you care about. Sometimes it looks like rest, but it's really avoidance. Protecting your energy means creating boundaries and sticking to them even when people don't like it. You're not here to please everyone. You're here to protect your peace. When you start setting boundaries, you'll be tested. People will call you selfish. They'll say you've changed. They'll guilt-trip you for prioritizing yourself. But that's because your peace threatens their chaos. You're not doing anything wrong. You're just outgrowing old versions of yourself. Stop letting everyone have access to you. Not everyone deserves your attention. Not everyone deserves your explanation. And not everyone deserves your time. You don't owe energy to anyone who constantly disrespects it. You can forgive people and still move on. You can care and still create distance. That's not cold. That's clarity. The more focused you become, the more noise you'll notice around you. It's always loudest right before you level up. Stay calm. Stay grounded. Keep your circle small and your standards high. Because when you protect your energy, everything changes. Your thoughts get clearer. Your goals feel lighter. Your confidence starts rising again. Energy is contagious. Be careful who you share it with. Hang around people who push you forward, not those who pull you back. The truth is, not everyone deserves front row seats to your life. Some people are meant to watch from a distance. Let them. You don't need to explain your silence. You don't need to defend your focus. You just need to keep building quietly. When your energy is clean, you attract better opportunities, better people, better peace. But you can't build that peace if you're always in survival mode. You have to disconnect from what drains you, even if it's comfortable. Comfort is often the biggest distraction of all. It feels safe, but it keeps you stuck. Growth feels lonely at first, because it requires leaving behind things that once made you feel alive. But you can't evolve in the same environment that broke your focus. You can't stay in noise and expect clarity. You can't keep pouring into people who never pour back. Protecting your energy means choosing peace over people-pleasing. It means saying no without guilt. It means resting without apology. It means walking away without explanation. The peace you're chasing won't come from others. It comes from within. when your energy aligns with your purpose. Every time you protect your energy, you protect your potential. And every time you allow chaos in, you delay your progress. Be intentional about who you let near your mind. Words carry energy. Habits carry energy. Environments carry energy. That's why you feel drained after some conversations and recharged after others. That's why some rooms feel heavy and some spaces feel light. Listen to that feeling. It's your spirit recognizing vibration. Protect it. Protect it by walking away from negativity. Protect it by turning off notifications that steal your peace. Protect it by setting hours for rest and creation. Protect it by reminding yourself, not everything deserves your reaction. You can't control what others do, but you can control what you give energy to, and your focus is too sacred to waste on nonsense. So cut off distractions, protect your peace. Guard your focus like treasure. Because it is. When your energy is protected, your mind becomes powerful, and when your mind becomes powerful, nothing can stop your progress. Let others chase attention. You chase alignment. Let them react. You create. Because in the end, your success will speak louder than your silence ever could. Chapter 8. Stay low, work hard, and let results. Speak in a world obsessed with showing off. Staying low and working quietly has become rare. But real power moves in silence. The loudest person in the room is often the least accomplished. Those who truly build don't need to announce it. Their results do the talking. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You don't need to explain your vision. You don't even need to be seen right now. You just need to keep working, because silence isn't weakness, it's strategy. When you stay low, you stay focused. When you stay quiet, you stay dangerous. The world rewards noise, but results reward patience. You can't grow if you're busy performing for approval. You can't build if your energy is wasted trying to impress. Let everyone else chase attention. You chase consistency, because attention fades fast, but consistency compounds forever. Every second you spend explaining yourself is a second you could have spent improving yourself. So stop talking about what you're going to do. Start showing what you've already done. People will doubt you in silence. Let your progress silence them back. The best revenge is always quiet success. When you move quietly, no one can predict your next step. No one can copy your vision. No one can interfere with your flow. You don't owe the world updates. You owe yourself results. It's okay to disappear for a while. It's okay to step back from the spotlight. Sometimes, isolation is just preparation. When you stay low, you avoid unnecessary noise. You give yourself room to think, to plan, to evolve. You stop reacting and start executing. Because progress doesn't always look like motion. Sometimes it looks like silence. Sometimes it looks like discipline. Sometimes it looks like rejection. But it's actually redirection. The real ones build in the dark. They don't need validation to keep going. They don't wait for applause before they act. They know that what matters most is momentum. You have to learn the beauty of privacy. Not everything needs to be posted. Not every plan needs to be shared. Keep your dreams sacred. Protect them until they're real. When you share too soon, you invite energy that might slow you down. Some people don't want to see you win. They just want updates to gossip about. Keep them guessing. Keep them wondering. Let them find out when it's already done. Your growth is not a show. It's a process. And most of it happens behind closed doors. That's where discipline is built. Habits are formed and confidence is earned. Every morning you wake up early, every night you stay consistent, every time you push through fatigue, You're building proof that doesn't need an audience. You don't need to announce the grind. Just grind. One day, they'll ask how you did it, and your only answer will be, I stayed focused when everyone else was distracted. The truth is, people forget fast. They cheer one day and doubt you the next. That's why you can't build for them. You have to build for you. The quiet worker always wins in the long run, because while others seek recognition, you're stacking foundation. While others chase followers, you're chasing freedom. Your time will come, but only if you don't waste it trying to prove your worth too soon. Let them sleep on you. Let them ignore you. Let them underestimate you. Just don't stop. Because one day, you'll be standing in the same places they said you'd never reach, and you'll realize you didn't need to convince anyone. You just needed to stay patient. Working in silence builds strength, because when no one is cheering for you, you learn how to cheer for yourself. You learn how to stay disciplined without validation. That's real power. Doing what must be done, even when nobody's watching, even when nobody claps. Noise fades, hype fades, but results remain. So stay low, keep your head down, keep your goals private, keep your focus sharp. You don't need attention, you need mastery. You don't need followers, you need fulfillment. You don't need approval, you need consistency. The less you speak, the more they'll wonder. The less you share, the more they'll notice when it's real. When it's time to show results, they'll speak louder than any caption ever could. You're not missing out by being quiet. You're just building something too powerful for noise to handle. Remember, the seed grows underground before it breaks the surface. Nobody claps for it while it's buried, but one day, it becomes a tree that gives shade to those who once ignored it. That's you. Keep watering your work in silence. Keep showing up when nobody cares. Keep improving while they're distracted, because when it's all said and done, you won't need to tell your story. Your results will.